Hi
Hey
guys,
guys.
welcome back to the Squink.
Yes, this episode has been in the works for around 2 months. We've been super busy, squinkling around. No, but in all seriousness, like schools have been
Yeah,
beating our asses. We've had to take our grades from like 20s to at least
70s.
70s. We had to pass. Squinks
Yeah,
don't fail.
no,
That's just not us.
no.
We get our shit together, whether it's 2 weeks before finals, whether it's at the end of the semester, no matter what, we're gonna pass.
Mhm.
But yeah, we're very excited to be doing this episode.
Yeah, and we've been waiting. We did a Halloween episode, which um, let's talk about what happened at the clinic.
Oh yes. So Eric and I and our other friend Jay, we went to go get tested for STDs at some clinic in downtown San Antonio. And we were just chilling, sitting down, whatever. And then one of the
Mhm.
nurses comes in and she's like, hey,
I
good
know y'all.
morning. Yes. And then she was like, wait a minute. Like, she did a double take. She said, like, wait a minute. Y'all two look familiar. And
Yeah.
I was like, Eric, this is our number one fan right here.
And we were
And,
like,
and I just looked around at everyone. I was like, we have a podcast.
and then everyone started laughing.
Everyone did start laughing at me, but like,
It was
how
fun.
else could she know us?
Yeah.
Specifically me and Eric. There's no other way because
Our other friends were there, and she didn't say anything to them. I mean, no offense, right? But she recognized us immediately, and I was like, "What are the chances that she watched our podcast?"
she didn't recognize Jay and us. She recognized Eric and me.
Yeah,
It's just us two. She didn't.
Oh my God, I know who you are. You're famous. And I'm like, oh no.
She wasn't like, oh yes, I know Jay as well.
yeah, yeah.
Like if anything, she had a more likely chance of recognizing Jay than us.
Yeah.
Because he does drag and he's like actually like performing
Uh-huh.
in front of lots of people. So we were like, yo, like you're watching a
It's
podcast.
crazy.
Yeah.
She's one of our 11 viewers.
Yeah.
Well, as of a few weeks ago, we'll
Yeah.
check soon.
We'd have to double check again how many views we have, but you never know.
Yeah, we could have gone up. That was a cool experience.
It was really funny. I thought it was super comedical.
Mhm.
If that's even a word, comedical.
Comedic.
Yes. But so much shit has happened since the last episode aired.
Like a TV
mean,
show. The movies.
The movies.
Yeah, we wrote down some of the things that we wanted to talk about on the podcast.
Yeah.
So
Just from my memory.
yeah, we're still like starting off, and we just want to have like a good list,
Yeah.
But that was a good one. How movies have basically shaped your whole personality, guys. If you ever like in some way, if you ever get to know Jesus, like I don't know, there's you know how some people are indescribable. Jesus can be described, but you have to watch TV. Like you have to actively watch movies. like he's describable. Like he has a describable personality, but you have to like watch a lot of TV and like movies.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the randomest things. We're watching a TV show or watching a movie, and he's like, "She erased me." Like our Martha Stewart. We were watching the Martha Stewart documentary. It was really good, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like, "Low key, Eric, she erased me." And it's funny because some of these people are people he watched for a millisecond, and somehow they rubbed off on him, and now this is who he is.
Yeah. A really big one is scary movie. Scary movie. Just the way that they're so like silly. Like
Yeah.
if you don't really get to know me, I'm gonna be very cold, it seems.
He can seem cold, but he's not cold.
Yeah.
He's not a cold person.
Once you get to know me, which might take months for me to feel comfortable, I become kind of silly, I would say. But yeah, like scary movie was something that like I just love, and I feel like it kind of raised me.
And Donna Summer.
Also Dr. Evil, like Austin
Oh
Powers.
yeah, Dr. Evil.
Austin Powers, those movies I freaking loved. I would watch them with my mom even when I was like 9 years old. I don't know why. But they were just so hilarious. I didn't really get the jokes. I just loved how like colorful they were and the action sequences sometimes.
Mhm.
But Dr. Evil, like I really liked, like I don't know. I kind of just like picked little pieces of movie people, TV shows, and I kind of like added them into my personality. But yeah, and it makes sense because I actually really love movies.
Yeah, no, he's definitely a movie fanatic for sure.
I'm running out of freaking water.
He likes all the oldies too, which is perfect. You know, and it works really well with the both of us. Oh yeah, it's just it's funny. I think it's pretty hilarious.
Also, we have our first sponsorship now. We're not gonna do it right now, but like just know.
Yeah.
Just wait. It's gonna be somewhere in this video.
You'll see it.
And we're really excited for that opportunity.
It'll be random.
Yeah, well. But anyways, should we talk about this one, or is that a separate episode?
Oh yeah, let's talk about Black Friday.
Okay.
Well, let's start off with the hotel. How we got there.
Oh yeah. So.
Yeah.
What are we been on Monday?
Yeah. Well, so recently, I think it was on Saturday. No, Friday.
I don't fucking know.
Black Friday was on Saturday. No, Black Friday was on Friday.
Oh yeah. Friday.
This past Friday. So our friend Jay, the one who's the drag queen, I said the last video, we have a picture of him up here somewhere. His parents came into town and we went to go meet up with them at a hotel, right? And so we went. His parents are great. I love his parents. His dad's looking like a fashionista.
He's very fashionable.
Yeah, he was talking about his boots and it was great. Yeah. And he invited us for happy hour, so we went. We were the first ones at the bar. 3 minutes
at the bar.
Yeah, 3 minutes after happy hour started, girl, we were done.
No, low-key, we were there like 3 minutes before it even started to make sure we got the first drinks.
Yeah, we did get the first drinks.
Yeah, we did.
And anyway, I ended up leaving with Jay, and Jesus stayed with my sister, and they were like, let's keep going, right? I went with Jay to return something or get a delivery somewhere. So we were doing our thing, and then, well, you continue because you went to La Cantera.
No, yeah. So me and Emily, we got hammered. I mean, I don't know if y'all were as hammered. I know Jay drank maybe one drink.
Yeah.
Because he was driving.
I was a little hammered for a little bit.
But I made it my mission to get hammered because they're free. Like, nowhere else am I going to get free drinks.
Yeah.
So I really took advantage. I was getting, like, double shot margaritas. Whatever I really wanted. They were really good, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, me and Emily left. We were drunk. We Ubered.
Yeah.
We Ubered to La Cantera. And we made it our mission to go Black Friday shopping for relationships.
While you're drunk.
Yeah,
so you can imagine how that went.
We were drunk. I really shouldn't give too much details.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
But because it's embarrassing. But,
it's fine.
But yeah, dude, we were actually really fucked up. I don't really know how we were even getting around. At least me.
And there were some purchases that took place.
Oh, yes. And one of the stores that me and Emily went to, we went to Victoria's Secret, and I was like, you know what? I'm kind of like feeling some of this lingerie. Like, I kind of want to sleep in it. So I like picked up the first fucking underwear I saw, and I was like, this would fit. So I get it. I get it without even thinking twice about it.
Me and Jay meet up with them at, what was it? Abercrombie?
I don't even
know. I think it was something like that.
It might have been
it was a two-story place.
Yes. Oh my god, what's it called?
It's not Abercrombie? No, it's not Abercrombie.
Urban Outfitters.
Urban Outfitters, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we met up with them at Urban Outfitters, right? And they were on the top floor, and we went up there, and Jay was like, you were showing Jay your underwear that you bought, and Jay put it up to your neck, and he's like, girl, this is like massive. And I noticed it because by that time the alcohol had already worn off.
Yeah.
And you were standing there and you pulled it out, and I was like, that's not going to fit you. And you were like, it'll fit. And then you were like, it'll fit. And I was like, Jay, this guy's drunk. Like, he's still drunk.
Building the parachute?
Excuse me?
They're a little big, aren't they? Oh, I get it.
It was so funny.
And that's not the only thing I purchased. I also went, because I really wanted these shoes. I was thinking about them for like 2 months probably. So we went to Journeys and I got these shoes. And like I was determined to get a shoe of that shoe, but like I didn't care what color it was. So the worker, I was like, just bring me whatever color you can get. And we tried several, but at the end, like the closest she had, I'm a nut.
I'll be right back.
The closest she had was an 8.5. I was drunk. I tried it on. It somehow fit like like a glove. I really wanted those shoes. So I had the person bring whatever color they had. The closest they had was 8.5. Somehow, I swear to God, she like deceived me or something. Because I remember like putting the shoe on and being able to put like my finger in the back. That's what my mom told me to do. I'm like, if you want to try it, like you want to make sure a shoe fits you, like put your finger in the back, and like if it feels good, then get them. I did that, and I was like, oh shit, these fucking work. Like I never thought I'd get below a 9. So I buy them, and then yesterday I was gonna put them on. I was like, you know what? Let's try on the shoes. Girl, I honestly don't even know how. I couldn't even put them on. I could not even put them on. So I don't even know how I got them on at the store. That's was really weird. I must have been really fucking drunk.
You guys were pretty drunk.
We were. But yeah, I was really saddened because I love those shoes. They're like grandpa shoes. I guess I might just have to buy them online or something and get them shipped. I really don't know, but
yeah, hopefully you can get that sorted.
Yeah.
You know, the funny thing about my sister and Jesus when they get drunk compared to like me or Jay, when me and Jay get drunk, we're like slurring and kind of tumbling, stumbling, and like you can tell that we're obviously there's something wrong with us. But when Emily, and this applies to when Emily, well, Emily doesn't get high, but Jesus, this applies to if he drinks or gets high. Jesus just gets like a little more impulsive or like stupid, but like in a smart way. But the thing is, you're not like stumbling or slurring. You're still like really intellectual. You're like, yeah, everything's great. But when I'm talking, I'm like, see, there's like a massive difference. You're like still a mathematician, and you're like composed and put together and like walking straight. But when I'm drunk, I'm like falling over myself.
I don't really know.
I don't know what it is. I mean,
sometimes, I mean, I guess I can see it, but yeah. I wish I could see myself from like a third point of view. Get drunk or get high. I wish I could just like see myself how I behave. While doing that, because I feel like it'd be really, really interesting. I think I would put on a show. And I'm sure it's entertainment. But I hate that I'll never be able to see that unless I record myself. Oh yeah, that's not a bad idea. We should do that. Record ourselves getting high or drunk, and then once we're sober, we see it. We see what the fuck we were doing. Oh no, it's time.
Soon, yeah.
Okay,
I know.
One final thing, guys. One final thing. So we were having like a little like Friendsgiving. We had 2 Friendsgiving.
Yeah, we did.
One of them I invited my cousin Vanessa. She's a little baddie. And you know, me, Eric, and her were smoking outside, and Eric was like, y'all need to like make sure y'all like disperse the smoke because the apartment's like gonna catch on. I was like, oh shit, like I didn't even know that was a thing. Because here's one thing, guys. I usually, whenever I get high, I just take edibles, and I don't really smoke. I rarely smoke. And Vanessa was like, oh fuck, he's right. Like there's like no air circulation. And I had the genius idea, not very genius, of like UTSA, or like not even UTSA, anyone. Like this shit could be on YouTube for all I care. We should have like smoker aerodynamics. Like the most efficient way to smoke in your patio without like having other people smell the marijuana, the Mary G. And you know, like also just like give you like hacks and tips and tricks on how to fucking be a smoker and stoner. I thought that would be really cool because I could really learn a lot from it. I don't know shit. Like I don't know the difference between a joint and a blunt. And I know I've asked so many people, but I just forget. That's also a part of me. I have dementia, Alzheimer's.
Just early on.
We're not gonna get onto it. That's for a different episode, though. That's for a different episode. But it's scary.
I'm just gonna check, see if it's recording still. Okay, we're about to hit 20.
Oker doker.
Also, do you want to end it the way we did the last one, where we blow out the candle?
No.
No. Okay.
That one was just for Halloween.
Okay.
Should we talk about you moving back?
I feel like we should do another video for that, like towards the end of the month.
We're gonna leave y'all with something to think about. Yes, this is perfect. So we're gonna have to make this episode a little short just because our battery is gonna die soon. But anyways, me and Eric, we were on campus today, and I don't even know how we got into it, but I think you somehow mentioned it first. But and you have some really good points. So we were like,
what are we talking about?
Laps. Laps. So how do we even get into it? Like, where do we start?
Oh, we were walking into campus, and I was like, what's a lap? I think I said that, and I was like, why do people call it the lap? You know, like,
Yeah.
Like, why is it called a lap? And is it just because sometimes people will be like, let me sit on your lap, but it's just one lap. But what about both legs? Are they laps or just one big lap? Like,
personally, I think it's both of your legs that make the lap.
I don't know, because some people are like, sit on my lap, and it's just the one leg.
I don't know.
Like, when I used to sit on my dad's lap when I was little, it was only one lap. It was,
but like, it implies both.
No, I was only sitting.
You don't have to sit on both legs, but like, your lap implies, or maybe it's like an either or situation.
But why is it called the lap if it's actually the nalga?
No, haiku. Why is it called the lap? That's a really
I don't
good
understand
point. Like,
that.
how do you look at your thigh?
Like, oh, this is
and
a lap.
Like, let's call it a lap.
Doesn't make any sense.
It really doesn't. And then one really good point that I've been thinking about throughout today is actually, he was like, what if there's only one person that has one leg? Like, do they have a lap? Like, I don't really know how to call it. Because then he doesn't actually have a lap if it's both legs. He has half of a lap. It's really interesting. We kind of need to, maybe we'll do some research about that.
Yeah.
But think about it, drop it in the comments. Let us know your take on laps and whether it implies one leg, both legs, or like whatever.
What is a lap?
Yeah, like, just leave a definition if you want. Shit. The definition of a lap. But yeah, this was a really short episode.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get to make one after the semester ends, which is December 13th. Because honestly, after that, girl, I have all the time in the world.
Yeah, after that, the world, everything's great.
Yeah, so we'll probably make one after December 13th. Stay tuned.
And I'll post some birthday stuff. I'll like do little recordings from the birthday.
Oh, yes.
Like me and you.
Yeah.
And then I'll just post them on.
So one final thing, guys, be ready. Potentially. Eric's having a birthday party. We'll try to like take some videos or whatever of that night. We might be able to add them in.
I hope it's good.
So he invited 50 people to this apartment. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. We'll probably
crazy night.
We'll call it Project what's before Project W. It's just before X, but it's not quite X.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But anyways, this was all.
Peace out.
Ciao. Okra dokra.
Delish.
Let's see the video. Should we do airplay on the TV?